Good morning, y'all. I have came out from hiding because I have a lot on my mind lately, and it's really weighing heavy on my heart, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. And this is not coming from from a bad place. This is really coming from reflection on things that I have done and things that I have experienced. So bear with me, and I hope that you're able to use what I'm saying to reflect on your own actions. So here I go. We are, and this might not be news to anybody, but we're very selfish individuals. And, sadly, we are so far up our asses. We get so caught up with our own shit and everything going on with us that we neglect to see or to empathize with the struggles that other people are going through. And yet we are so quick to judge them on their actions, but we never really think about what led them to that point. How did they get to that point of making that decision that we are judging? We're supposed to love thy neighbor, and that should come from a place of understanding and acceptance, not agreement. Not, we don't have to agree with people. We don't have to like everything that is done, that they do. But I think we owe it to ourselves as humans to try to at least understand and ask. And even when you think that a person is fine because that's just the person that they are, they're just always fine, and they say they're always fine, we should still ask. Because sometimes that's all that people want, is to be asked how they're doing, and then they get to vent. And maybe that's all you can do for them. But you know what I'm saying? But you opened yourself up. And I'm going to use myself, for example. Lately, I've been just so caught up in my own stuff. I've been caught up in everything that's been going on with me, that I have not asked or I haven't, I guess, checked in with the people that I love. I haven't asked them how they're doing, what's going on with them, because I'm just so caught up in my own stuff. And that's not right. We gotta do better. Or, I have to do better. I just wish we acted from a place of selflessness. We did things because that's the type of person that we are. And not because we're trying to get something from it, And I think that's hard. That's really hard, especially if you have a lot going on. It's hard to look beyond yourself and beyond your problems and beyond what's all that's going wrong in your life. But I think that when we do that, speaking from somebody that's got a lot of shit going on, I think when you do reach out, I think it might even distract you from your own stuff, and it will make it maybe a little easier to do. But regardless if you get anything from that, at the very least, you thought about somebody other than yourself, and that should really be the goal. That really should be the goal, is that you thought of somebody that you love, and you thought to check on them, and you thought to ask them and make sure that they're okay. And if they're not okay, that you hear them out. And maybe they don't want you to give them advice. Maybe they don't want you to tell them what to do. Maybe all they need you to do is to listen. And that's going to be hard, because you might not agree with the shit that they're doing, or what's going on or whatever, but it's not your place. It's not. As much as we want to, as much as I want to tell people what to do and avoid and help them avoid certain situations, sometimes that's not the role we are needed to play. You know, a lot of times, a lot of people really do their thinking when they're talking out loud. You know, and then when they hear things, when they hear the things that are going on, as they're sharing it with somebody else, they can process them better and they can make better decisions that way. You know, you don't know. Sometimes people might tell you things and they might ask for your advice, you know? But it just starts with asking. And I'm not saying, you know, you're just supposed to let people out here just be running wild and doing crazy stuff. That's not what I'm saying. You know, because you don't have to agree with what people are doing. But if this is somebody that you love and that you care for, you're gonna love them regardless. And if you don't agree with their lifestyle, then you don't need to be living the same lifestyle. You can love them from afar. Anyway, I'm going on to a whole another conversation. But my point is, let's not be so quick to judge people on the decisions that they make when we didn't take the time to ask them how they're doing and basically to know how they got to that point. You know, we shouldn't be judging people on their decisions, period. And I think it says a lot about us on how we react to people. It doesn't say anything about them on their decisions, but it says a lot about us. At the end of the day, nobody's perfect, and I think when we take the time to reflect on the things that we do and the things that we say, that's how we can do better and be better. And that's all that I hope. That's the least I hope you guys got from this video. Is just checking in on those people that you love, you know? And I'm sorry if I haven't been doing that for you. But like I said, we need to do better, and I'm trying to do better. And it's times like these where I give myself the opportunity to do just that. And so, anyway. That was wonderful. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And if you made it this far, thank you for giving me your time.